One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Cincinnati BearCats, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Arizona will put it away to start this one. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcats offense will start this game off. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like...
There he goes! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. They'll run it from the gun.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. He could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Bearcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Second and goal for this offense. Hauls it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Here comes the noise as this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense. Touchdown, Bearcats! First score of the game goes up.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make a play?
He's going to take a shot right away. ball right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Johnson looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
RD, what a play by the safety, and then the free safety specifically. When you're playing cover 2 and you're sitting back in half the field responsibility, you got to see the formation and you got to understand the quarterback. You're watching the quarterback's eyes and reading him. He takes him right to the football. Free safety jumps the route, makes the INT.
That's caught. It's Hunter. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They punted away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, Tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Turning it on. Touchdown, Bearcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Clemens. Still on his feet at the 45. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. And defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on third down. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've reached a break. Cincinnati is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged out of the air. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. The Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Looking left. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on third down? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on third and short. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And on that RPO, they just can't link up. Timing was a little bit off. The ball came out quickly, just not the most accurate throw, and the defense was in good position.
Johnson looking to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Huge thank you in order right there. That returner literally is going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell in.
Powers through the defender. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offside, and this is going to be a first down.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me in the game.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. You got to do it again today.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. First down and more. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got a man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Pulls it in. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats. A great catch and run for 6. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over Iowa. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the running back. Gets it past the marker. Lowers those pads. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already
got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bearcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Cincinnati! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Plucks it out of the air. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Johnson looking to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Arizona going back to work with another 1st down.
In Arizona.
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
They got more sacks than a grocery store.
Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
A little release to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Arizona runs out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. And he stopped him behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move, and still couldn't get loose.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 17 over Kentucky. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Johnson wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go on top. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
No other words. That was just a terrible throw. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Complete to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the point after is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside the spot. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And down he goes back at the 3.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Runs through a tackle. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Gives it on the option. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kinsey. He's going for the big play. He's got it.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And how nice is it? Playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And off from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Makes a man miss. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Got his man quickly. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. No, he got loose. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Fouls through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. Caught. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. And another broken tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to...
Turning it on! Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground. He's got it again. Fights off the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for room. It's Edwards. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. steps away. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. After the filthy move, he's got room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball.
Back's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the quarterback takes a knee. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Breaks the tackle. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The Bearcats will punt this one away. Punt on its way, and it is one soaring into the sky. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business.